So very quickly, I want us to look at this. I'll do some of these questions, like I said, then I'll give you the remaining as homework. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can mute yourself back and just listen. Now, number one, you have 4.7, I mean 4.1 times 10 raised to power 7 plus 2 times 10 raised to power 7. Now look at this. Because they both have the same power on their 10, you are going to combine them. Like what is common to this and is common to this is 10 raised to power 7. So you bring it out, then you open the bracket. Once you have removed it from the left, you have 4.1 remaining. So you put your 4.1 into the bracket, then plus, since you have removed it from this one also because it's common outside the bracket, then you add 2. So here we can say this is equal to what is 4.1 plus 2? That is 6.1. So 6.1 now times 10 raised to power 7. This was easy because they have the same power. But anyone that does not have the same power, we cannot do it like that. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you? Let me hear your response. You are muted. Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let me do the next one. Let me do the second one. Number two. You observe this number two, 6.4 times 10 raised to power 3 plus 1.7 times 10 raised to power 4. Now, between the 3 and the 4, 4 is the highest. So you need to find a way of converting this 3 to become 4. And this power is a factor of their decimal places here. So definitely, if I say I want to add 1 to this power to become 4, then I must shift my point to the left to reduce the value of the number. So the number now becomes 0.64 instead of 6.4. That would be 0.64 times 10 raised to power 4. It was 6.4, but the power was 3. But when I added to the power, I needed to remove the point to the left to change the value of the number from 6.4 to 0.64. Then the other side is already 1.7 times 10 raised to power 4. So now they have the same power, then I can follow the same method. I can follow the same method to do addition. So that will be 10 raised to power 4 is common into 0.64 plus 1.7. So what I needed to do now, or what I need to do right now, is just to add 0.64 and 1.7. So 0.64 plus 1.7 is going to give me 2.34. So that would be, the answer is 2.34 times 10 raised to power 4. I change the powers to become 4 by reducing one of the value and increasing the power. That was easier. Then the third one that I'm going to look at before I give you the remaining to do as a assignment is going to be number 4. So I'll jump to number 4 now. I'll say 4.6 times 10 raised to power 6 minus 6.4 times 10 raised to power 5. Again, this happens to have uh, bigger power, so I will keep them at power 6. That means I need to change this other one to power 6. So if I'm changing the other one, I move the point one step, then I add 1 to this. Adding 1 to this gives me 0.64 times 10 raised to power 6, then 4.6 also times 10 raised to power 6. This time around, they have the same power, so 10 raised to power 6 is common. I now have 4.6 minus 0.64. And this is what I'm going to subtract. Then my final answer to that will now be the 4.6 minus 0.64. So that's going to be 3.96 times 10 raised to power 6. 3.96 times 10 raised to power 6. Okay, I think I should quickly do one more, which is this number. This number 4 have negative, it has negative power. So I'm going to change the power of this one also to negative. If it's going to be negative, then let me see. Then the bigger one should be at the left side when we're subtracting. So that I want to deal with one negative so that you can understand how to do that one. Then I'll send you all of these notes. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or better still, let me just add another example as number 7 and solve it. So I can have something like 6.2 times 10 raised power minus 1 minus 2 or 7.5 times 10 raised power minus 2. This time around, the biggest of the power is negative 1, not negative 2, because in reality, negative 1 is bigger than negative 2. So what I will need to do is to make this um, negative 2 to become a negative 1. How will I do that? Are you doing something on your phone there that's making noise? Let me mute
Sir?
you. Hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry, just listen. So 6.2 times 10 raised power minus 1 is what I have here. This one must become minus 1. So that means I must add 1 to it to become minus 1. Then this becomes 0.75 times 10 raised power minus 1. So my subtraction now is between 6.2 and 0.75. Then they will have the same power. So 6.2 minus 0.75 is going to give me 5.45. 5.45 times 10 raised power minus 1. And that is where we'll be rounding up for today. I'm going to send you the note, and I'm going to send you the note, then you will do the